Alrighty, we are doing the numerology and astrology for June 14th, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 17, and if you add the 1 and the 7 together, you get the number 8. Today, the number 8 is all about the air we breathe. Those moments when we let our guard down and allow ourselves to relax, and it gives us a chance to look ahead to what is calling to us, to become creative and explore the options. In its highest form, the number 8 is about learning how to mold this clay called life into something magical, and that transcends form and function. It is the number that shows the beauty that is readily available when we let the past go and allow the lessons to integrate and reclaim our creative impulses that intuitively know how to reach towards a better future. This number is the symbol of the infinite. We are that blend of the physical reality enlivened by a piece of that magical spark from creation. Sometimes the density of humanity gets to us. Sometimes we need to learn to listen to that higher part of ourself that can transcend this current form and move beyond the known. We are the mystery that we seek to understand and know. We are that connection between heaven and earth. While this number is about grief, this number is also the reminder that the stories and myths of resurrection are to show us that this form is impermanent and that there is something within us that exists beyond this limited time frame. Today, notice the unresolved emotions and feelings that arise. Holding such things in locked places causes us to get ill and can eventually pull us down so far that they contribute to the dying process. Allow the breath within us to flow freely through. Let go of the judgment of the human condition and let our spirit within soar on the winds of our infinite self. The astrology today. The full moon is in Sagittarius early in the morning, and as that is happening, the moon will oppose the Gemini sun. Full moons are always powerful, and where they hit our personal charts can be hugely impactful. On an emotional level, this can feel like a more romantic time for love and connection. This moment can support a more logical approach and a clearer mind, but it also allows us to think outside the box and into a more open potential that continues to call to our heart and soul. There is a blending beginning to happen, and while it is just starting, at least there is movement towards some changes. Attempts at balance are happening, and if we ignore what is so deeply needed, things can get much worse. For the moment, I'm slightly optimistic. We will see if what manifests has enough bite for the buck. That is because the moon squares to Neptune, and there are still elements that want to detour us off the tracks that can lead us towards a better and more stable reality. Those that have been so successful in using the tools of misinformation are not finished trying to muck things up. Fortunately, Saturn is in a position that it is persistent and willing to put us on a course that can stand up to the badgering of those that use loudness and obnoxious behavior as a weapon against constructive change. Mercury and Chiron will semi-square, causing some to think things through more than once, and that can cause some delays and make others overly sensitive to certain topics. Okay, thanks everyone.